If you feel like you are disconnected from your intuition, maybe you were getting really good at using your skills, but you haven't practiced in a long time, this video is for you because I am going to share 3 things you can do right now to reset and get that connection back. Or if you feel like you are a beginner and need some help tuning into your intuition, these steps will help you as well. And make sure you stick around to the end because I'm going to share 2 very specific ways you can practice using your intuition. The number one thing is to get quiet. And the best way to get quiet is through meditation. Everybody said, meditate, you will grow your intuition. And I would meditate for an hour every day. I built up a practice. I dedicated myself. I made it a priority. However, I didn't see the results in connecting to my intuition. But what I didn't know and understand at the time is that all that work, all of that time spent getting quiet was tuning me in to my energy, allowing me to understand where my energy began and where everyone else's energy was, and to start learning the subtle senses that were always coming through speaking to me. At that point, I couldn't see the link between intuition and picking up on those senses and just that awareness that getting quiet and meditation brings. Now, I said I was meditating an hour a day. That was because I was desperate to connect. I wanted so badly to feel that connection, that to know that I had those abilities and was able to tap in just like everybody else promised that we're all intuitive. But I didn't know how to get from step A to B. And that's where I'm going to help you. My recommendation is 20 minutes a day. But if you can only squeeze in 5 minutes, that is better than none. If you have not already been meditating, you can start very gradually. Start with 1 minute, 2 minutes a day, and still get some of those benefits of meditating. Number 2, going back to the basics. And what this means is using a method. As I mentioned before, everybody used to tell me, meditate and you'll be able to tap into all your spiritual abilities. But what I didn't understand was how to connect. And the way you connect is having a method that you use every single time. Steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it tells you exactly how to get there. And so if you're feeling disconnected and you need a reset, start going back with the method you used when you first started feeling very connected. So for me, when I am using my intuition all the time, I know I've shared, you ask a question and you will receive an answer. And once you're practicing all the time, all day long, with every decision that you need to make, using your intuition becomes second nature. So maybe you shortcut a few of the steps in the process because you can automatically get there. You're not saying, okay, step 1, I have to do this. Step 2, I have to do this. It just becomes ingrained in how you do it. But if you're feeling disconnected, what I recommend is taking the list of the steps and using it one by one, really focusing in on each of those steps. And by the way, I am in the process right now of revamping everything on my website, everything that I offer, refreshing my course, creating an intuition exercise library, everything anybody would need to know from going to beginning intuition to mastery and anywhere along the lines. If you're a beginner, intermediate, expert, and just want to learn to take it a little further, my website will be a one-stop shop for intuition development. There is a link in the description where you can sign up. We'll let you know the progress and when it's going to go live. All right, number 3, to reset your intuitive abilities and your connection is to take a look at your daily routine. Are you incorporating practice every single day? Are you incorporating using your intuition in your daily life? So if you are deciding what your family is going to have for dinner, are you asking your intuition? Are you using it to make those day-to-day decisions of which route to take in the car, which course to sign your kid up for? And the list goes on. And here are 2 really simple things that you can incorporate into your daily life. If you forget during that day-to-day to use your intuition, this is what you can do instead. When you wake up in the morning, and you can do this before you even get out of bed or do it in the shower, whatever works for your routine, ask your intuition to show you anything at all you need to know about what is going to happen that day. Write it down. That's a really important piece because it's not instantly verifiable. You need to go through your day, see what happens, and then at night before bed, pull up that list and see how you did. I like to do this every single day in my phone notes. I have a folder in there and I just have the date listed, my predictions, and then I just put a check mark next to each one as they're validated. The second thing you can do, this is super easy, just stick a deck of playing cards in your purse. And as you have time, whether you're in a waiting room or you are waiting for somebody to join your meeting. I work from home, so I have a lot of Teams meetings. You can just take one of the cards, make sure it's flipped over, and use your intuition to determine what the color of the card is, what the number, and what the value of the card is. And that's super easy, takes less than 30 seconds, probably a minute to do, and you are practicing those essential skills. So these 3 steps are going to really help you reset, recharge your relationship with your intuition. And here are the 3 things that I stopped doing to connect to my intuition. Make sure you check that out.